was about a year ago that we had a chance to drive this new Ram 1500 at the launch, and since that introduction, it's gone on to win all kinds of awards. Three notable ones: the Popular Mechanics Truck of the Year, Ward's Automotive Best Interior, and probably the biggest accomplishment is the Motor Trend Truck of the Year. The one we have today is a Patriot Blue 2019 Ram 1500 Limited with the off-road package. All right, let's go through all of the updates they made to this new Ram 1500 to make it such a winner, and it should be considered if you are looking for a 1500 pickup truck. We'll start with the size and weight. This new Ram 1500 is longer, wider, yet lighter, with a weight savings of 102 kilograms over the last model, using high-strength steel throughout 98% of the frame. So depending on which Ram you choose, you get a slightly different grille. There's actually 6 different grilles to choose from. Wheel sizes start at 18 inches and go all the way up to 22 inches, and the bed is just a little bit higher. In fact, the bed is 54 cubic feet of space. There's a bed divider and available Ram box, plus a 115-volt outlet in the back, which is something owners will appreciate. There are also some great options like power-operated running boards and a power-release tailgate. As I mentioned, the one you see here has the off-road package, including all-terrain tires, skid plates for the front suspension, fuel tank, transfer case, and steering, plus electronic locking rear differential and heavy-duty shock absorbers. Now, available on the Ram 1500, but standard on this Limited, is the 4-corner air suspension, which is great for raising the vehicle for going off-road, but also it can be lowered, making it easier to get inside the cabin. And once you get inside, wow. The crew cab is now 4 inches longer to provide more legroom in the back. Plus, the rear seats recline, making this the ultimate in luxury. In the floor, there are the extra storage Ram bins, and the rear seats flip out of the way for lots of dry storage. You can see why Ward's gave this Ram 1500 the winner of Best Interior, because it really is a wow factor. It's got all kinds of beautiful finishings on the inside and loaded with technology. The real showstopper is the stunning-looking 12-inch Uconnect screen that comes standard with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Plus, this screen can be split into 2 with all kinds of configurations. This is optional on some trucks and standard on this Limited. There's also wireless charging, USB and USB-C connections, a premium sound system, and even active noise cancellation. So all the stuff you see on the inside of this Ram is the real deal. Real wood, real stitched leather, real aluminum. And you see on this particular model the beautiful pano roof. Now, we get an 8-speed automatic with the new Ram 1500 with the rotary dial on the dashboard, and next to that is the new storage center console, which has 40 liters of all kinds of different configurations. It really is beautiful and big. So it's really nicely done in here. So the 2 biggest takeaways from this all-new Ram 1500 in terms of comfort is just how quiet and smooth it is. As we mentioned, the inside of this new Ram has active noise cancellation, but on the outside of the new lightweight frame are actuators that cancel out unwanted vibration coming into the cabin. Then layer on the air suspension, and you could be forgiven for thinking this is a luxury car. It's just that good. The towing capacity has been increased from the old model as well, at 12,750 pounds when equipped with a 5.7-liter Hemi. The payload is now rated at 2,300 pounds, a 20% increase for both. Available powertrains include a 3.6-liter Pentastar V6 or a 5.7-liter V8 Hemi. The V6 has 305 horsepower, and thanks to a 48-volt e-torque system, it can provide 95 pounds of launch torque out of the gate. So e-torque is standard on the 3.6-liter Pentastar V6 and optional on the 5.7-liter Hemi that I'm driving here today. Now, the V8 is already efficient because it has cylinder management. Then you layer on the aerodynamics that have been added to this new Ram 1500, the lighter frame, the 8-speed automatic transmission, and it all comes together to provide a 10% improvement in fuel economy over the last Ram. If you do get the e-torque feature on the Hemi, it adds 130 pounds of additional launch torque. So it is very nice to get back into this Ram again, and I have to tell you that I can see why full-size pickup truck sales are so strong in Canada, because this is the kind of vehicle that you can use every single day as just a basic vehicle. You might need it for work, you might need it for recreation. It's capable, it's quieter, it's smoother, it's more fuel efficient, it's bigger, it has more capability. It's just a better truck. So it has been about a year since we had a chance to drive the all-new Ram 1500, and I gotta tell you, it is still impressive. And trust me on this, if you're shopping for a new 1500 pickup truck, you owe it to yourself to try this Ram.
The North American Truck of the Year is the Ram 1500. Accepting the award for Ram is the best name in trucks, Reed Bigland.
I would like to thank all of the NACTOY judges for seeing in Ram what we at FCA have seen in Ram, and of course a special recognition for all of the hardworking men and women at FCA that really brought this vehicle about, from our engineers to our designers to, of course, the people who are actually building this machine on the shop floor. Really, this recognition is for them. And I think what is perhaps most gratifying for me is consumers are also seeing what the judges have seen in this vehicle.
The number one thing that sold me on the vehicle is the ride quality. You know, it's head and shoulders, I think, above the competition in that regard, and also the interior quality. It's just a great truck.